Hello, my name is Arpan Sen. I'm Chief of Staff at Everything Design. I manage projects, operations, and sales at the firm. Today, I'm talking about what can go wrong in a project. Delay in sharing feedback and approvals for key milestones like the homepage content, the visual routes, the content. It's totally valid that you end up taking more time to get back to us because you need to run it by so many internal stakeholders. But you need to be very mindful of reducing that feedback window when we are coming to the other small milestones. The sooner you get back to us, the faster we can deliver. Clarity in giving feedback and approvals. It is important to identify at the start of the project on who will give feedback and approvals and also who has the veto power. Are they involved or are they aware of the project on what's happening on a day-to-day basis? It is completely fine that you want to share a work in progress with your internal stakeholders and sometimes even external stakeholders. But be mindful of what is the feedback that is being given and do they have the context. Indecisiveness. It is absolutely natural to take time because you're reviewing something which is the future of your brand or your website or how your product is getting communicated to the public domain. However, prolonged indecision can lead to extended timelines. We are happy to collaborate and help you take a decision which works for your brand and your product, but we avoid creating options on those what-if scenarios. Internal approvals causing delays and pauses in the project. Sometimes stakeholders might be traveling or they might run into some emergency situations and they are unavailable. And we understand. But extended pauses, delays, or any feedback requiring significant rework can lead to revised timelines and extra cost. Let's be mindful of any kind of internal approvals and please let us know in advance. Projects thrive on momentum. If the project is getting delayed due to change in priorities, delay in receiving feedback, or any key assets, it causes in extended timelines, which leads to additional costs. Staying consistent and proactive is key to delivering the project on time. Change in POC or a key decision maker. If there is any change in the POC or a key decision maker, they need a proper handover. They need to understand what's part of the project scope and what is not. Where are we in the project? How have we reached in this position? If we have crossed the visual route phase, why your team decided to go with a certain route? Why is the copy looking like that or why is the design like that? They need to have a complete context of what has happened during a project, how have we reached there and what are the next steps. Also, they need to be aware of the payment terms. Lack of these key information can lead to extended timelines, unpleasant conversations and can derail the progress so far. The quality and timing of sharing assets like images, videos, any kinds of documents like brochures, sales decks helps us understand your brand and business, which ends up running the project very smoothly. Now, any delay in receiving these assets leads to extended timeline, which adds up to the cost. The sooner you can share the assets, the faster we can deliver the right things with the right quality.